Hey StarCrafters, Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you too to my new subscribers. I've noticed I've been checking the channel. There's a few new names on the list. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks again to the people who've been around a while. Appreciate that too. Like the videos to help spread the word. And this is me on the ladder as Zerg again. I still completely suck with them, but I figured every couple or 3 days I should put one up there that kind of shows where I am, what I'm doing. So my opponent is Wotan. That's him here. Name seems familiar. I may have actually bumped into this guy before, like in a previous season. I think Wotan is like a fictional character or some name of a god in some mythology or something. I don't know, but it's really familiar, or maybe just deja vu. I don't know. But I got the production tab open for those of you who know what you're doing with Zerg or are much better players than I, so you can kind of see what I'm doing, where I'm going. You can see I pulled an extractor trick here. So baller to get myself a drone out while I waited for my overlord. And the only reason I did that was because I slammed the make drone button until I got capped because I was not paying attention. Spawning pool on 11 because the money got up while I waited for that overlord. No reason. I'm not doing this on purpose. I was just doing it because I didn't have any larvae and I had 200 minerals. I figured why wait? And then the extractor goes down. So the pool will come out early, but the extractor late relative to the pool, but probably on time if the pool had been down. You know what I'm saying? Dude bro was telling me I should smoke weed, which I don't do. Never really did. Not even when I was like a long-haired guitar player in a heavy metal band. Never really got into it. Drink a lot of beer though. Beer, yay beer. So the pool finishes and the queen comes out right away. Puts me at the supply cap, and I noticed that makes me, we got overlords coming in now. One drone, one overlord, yeah, one queen. But I noticed that precludes me getting any zerglings out. The metabolic boost is going to have to wait because I don't have the gas for it. But what's the proper timing for getting your pool finished and the units that you create? Like, do you cut a drone there to make zerglings, or is cutting zerglings the proper thing to do, etc., etc.? Walled in, bummed out, drone noble scout. So, and when I run into this, I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking like, okay, Thor drop, cloaked banshees. Oh, it's going to be something stupid. But day 9 tells us that you should not make assumptions. You should just cross things off when you see things. Don't hone in on what he is doing by what you see. Cross off what he isn't doing by what you see. So I see this, and what can I assume? He's not bunker rushing. Okay. Or he's not proxy barracking. So I did get some zealots. We can see metabolic boost is underway now. Zealots. I always call zerglings zealots. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that every game that has zerglings in it, I will refer to them as zealots at least once, because I like to play the Protoss. So we got the roach one going down, second queen coming out. Instead of going to lair, that's another question I have for folk who know what they're doing. Do you prefer, is it recommended, when is it recommended to go to lair before queen? I like to get a second queen for creep spread. Is that a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Is it scout dependent? We can see on the minimap I don't have much vision at all. I got my scouting drone on this tower. Overlord went the wrong way. I'm trying to get these out here, but they're so damn slow. Map's a little big, so I've got very limited vision getting the zerglings up to try to at least, spot a timing of when he's coming out here. I think a good idea would be to run one over and check for the expansion. Looks like I almost did that, but not quite. Metabolic boost is almost finished, and this is one awesome game so far. Maybe I should come up with like a joke or something. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. 3 queens, wow. So okay, 3 queens. I think I was that was in response to the not being able to get in there and suspecting he might go Banshee. So you can see I go right to layer after that third queen pops because I want to get a spore crawler down, but I forget that you need an evolution chamber for that. So I'm not building one of those. Smooth move, Wookie. My birthday today. Did I mention this already? My birthday. Woo! I'm officially old. Actually, I was officially old a number of years ago. And now it's been revealed. I see a huge mass of Marines coming out of here. So I'm scared. But he didn't. Did he not scout? Is he going to the wrong base? Wow. Wow. Let's APMs. Okay, 22. So not an experienced player. And probably should have scouted with an SCV. Wow, that bought me a lot of time. I might be dead right now if he actually knew where I was. 3 spine crawlers coming in. I've got 3 queens. 2 at the ramp. 2 spread and creep. No expansion. Because I saw his Marines coming down. I think when they were coming out I had a drone down here. Because I remember putting a drone down there and then seeing the Marines and pulling them back. I just played this game a little while ago, so it's kind of fresh in my memory. And how about for a birthday present from Wotan, I win this game? Huh, Wotan? What you say, brah? Hook me up. Instead, he's going to blow up my balloons. Runs the Marauder straight into the spines. So this looks like it's going to go in my favor, just as a third-party, non-biased observer here. I think that's mine. He's going to run me off the creep though. Oh, look at those reinforcements. So OP. Those stupid Terran and their bio ball. It took me all of Season 2 to figure out. Did you catch that transfuse? That was sweet. It took me all of Season 2 practically to figure out how to beat the bio ball as Protoss, and now I'm going to have to learn how to do it all over again. That seemed to work pretty well. Roaches, a couple of Zerglings, a couple of queens. So far so good. Hey, that's probably that drone that was sitting out there looking to build a hatchery. So now I am cranking some, hey, there's a production tab for you. Now I am cranking some roaches and supply capped because he popped my balloon. And so now I'm in that, okay, he's camped outside my base mode. What do I do? I really have no clue. I think I'm growing some creep tumors. Yeah, there they are. And that's it. I could probably be larva injecting here, maybe. Where's my money? My money is huge. Oh my goodness, I need a macro hatch. Macro hatch right there. Need an Evo chamber. Need maybe a baneling nest. Oh, so much money. I could be doing so much. Double Evo chambers. I decide Infestation Pitola. And look at what he's doing. So easy to play Terran. I should just play Terran and probably get the platinum. 2 weeks. Look at that. Hey, just stream them in. Pop my overlords. And I'm only griping about Terran because I have lost like 3 or 4 games very recently to Terran players who just built like 4 barracks, slammed the A button, and then A clicked on my base and won the game. So sucks. I laugh about it now because if I don't, I'll cry. So while we're waiting here, how about fun facts about Wookie? Now I gotta think of one. Wookie, refer to myself in the third person. Wookie likes to refer to himself in the third person. And I can solve the Rubik's Cube. Usually in about 3 minutes or less. Best time I think is 1:12. And here comes Marines stimming up the ramp, taking out those spine crawlers, no problem. But I've got a nice wall of roaches there. Marauders in the back don't have full range of fire. Micro some back. Hey, look at there. Sweet. That's the only one though. Micro 1 roach back while 6 others get blown up. But that went pretty well for me, you know. I had a good concave. He walked right into it. Stimmed a little too early in my opinion and got himself clustered up on the ramp. Took a lot of damage. So units tab shows he's got 6 and 3. I've got 10 roaches. But I'm way ahead of him in the drone count. And so this is the point where I finally throw my hatch down. and he is still just rallying to the edge of the creep. But now the creep shows up, and I get to see him, and I think he pulls back. Yep. He's just staying to the edge of the creep. What a jerk. And now I'm coming over here to throw down another hatchery. My money was still pretty high, and I don't suspect he's going to attack pretty soon. I mean, I held big attack. I saw him run off with, what, one marauder. So, put down a couple of hatches, try to sneak him out, got some infestors, but I've also got a queen in this control group. And that's going to come into play later. And I will point out why when it happens. Let's see, we've got... little camera work there, nice. We've got nothing happening. I'm going to go a little plus. Oh, I took it off the production tab for you guys who like to see what's going on. Looks like I got 2 hatches coming in and just droning up. Like I'm supposed to. I put down a lot of buildings, and this time I actually remembered to like remake the drones I used on those buildings. I'm going to go a little minus so we can just come back and look at it, but making walls to my mineral line with these buildings. Got the baneling nest down because I know banelings blow up marines, but I don't have any zerglings. If we look at the units tab, what do I got? 6. So not the best planning. But here he comes again. This guy just keeps beating his head against the wall. Still unupgraded. Still unupgraded. I think they've got speed maybe. And this is why you don't want to keep a queen in a control group with your infestors. I got off one infested, one fungal growth, but that queen being on that control group, every time I selected it, it gave me the queen bar, and of course I'm not looking down here when I'm trying to fungal his units, so I hit 1 because that was a control group for the units, F, and I'm trying to fungal his units, and nothing is happening, and that's because it's got the queen's cast bar up. And I was not aware that. It took me a while. It took me until that last fungal went off to figure it out. So we should see coming up, when I get another group of units here, I make sure that queen is not in my unit's control group. And that's something you got to be careful with. Anytime you've got 2 different caster units in the same control group, make sure that's exactly how you want it, because it could bite you in the butt. And now I'm getting my upgrade on. I've got the there's that roach speed, and we've got burrow coming down, pathogen glands for the infestors, some attack 1 finally going down. So taking me a while, but I'm getting there. And this guy's still rallying his units. Man, doop de doop doop de doop doop de doop. Is he doing anything else? He's still on 3 racks. 3 racks, 1 tech lab, 1 reactor. Rally, rally, rally. Finally building himself a command center. So, you know, I mean, no offense, Wotan, if you're out there and you're watching, but, you know, clearly not the super experienced, super fast player, but he's giving me fits. Man, my throat is really sore. Sorry, guys. I work at a print shop. It gets kind of fumy, and my throat can get scratchy by the end of the night. So finally we've got some drones coming out. How did I do droning up? 43. He's only on 15. Wow. Okay. My income is doing pretty well. I've got a decent amount of larvae. Oh, let's watch the banelings get stemmed and shot. No death. So that was kind of fail. Probably shouldn't have pulled him off the creep, but that encourages him to come in and attack. And I've got a lot of roaches sitting here. And I got an infestor sitting there. We're going to focus on what this infestor does. This dude's like, hey, this male Karak is like, hey, there's some of your buddies over there wanted me to let you know that they're getting shot and stuff. Fester's like, meh, guarding the ramp. But I did win that, and I decided to start pushing, and he's still on the rally, so he finally grabs him. And now I'm making the push with my roaches, and their speed just kicked in, so that's nice. And Wotan left the game right there. That was a spending tab. Don't know why I hit that. I wanted the income tab, just to look at harvesters. I had my tunneling claws coming in. I was making more roaches. I was finally going for the push, but I had 3 hatches, so I finally had enough larvae. I had tons of money, so my income was looking alright. But hey, happy birthday, Wookie. Finally got a win on the ladder. Woo! Come on, crowd. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for the Wookie. Go Wookie, it's your birthday. Go Wookie, it's your birthday. But, you know, it's a win. It's my first win, actually, as Zerg in Season 3, and it bumped me from rank 97 in my league to like rank 60, because everybody from 61 down has 0 points. So, not real thrilled. Like I'm not all geeked about how well I'm doing, but I don't know. I think some little improvements have been made, but a dude with 20 APM who only makes 15 SCVs and just rallies his units right to the edge of my natural kept me in the game for 20 minutes. I feel kind of bad about that, actually. So, could still use some tips, but thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.